my god, it's Lisa Lavender. You can't keep the best girl down. What is this, like her fourth different art style change? Episode 2 of Ice Queendom. Here, we're really starting to see some major changes starting to take place from the original. This episode covers everything from being on the airship to the end of the Emerald Forest arc. That's a lot of episodes they had to trim down to fit this runtime. So let's see how they did it. It's cute how they've changed Yang's line about being the bee's knees to calling RWBY a child genius. Probably because I bet the term bee's knees isn't really a thing in Japan. Again, it makes me wonder how they'll end up doing this line with the English dub. Are they gonna bring back the bee's knees thing? Or are they gonna go with the child genius line? I don't know, I'm excited. I wanna see. They've condensed a lot of these scenes in a really smart way. It's so that we don't lose any of the original characterization or world building from the original, but we trim down the runtime a ton. Take talking to Yang on the airship, RWBY bumping into Weiss and Blake, their conversation in the locker room, and Ozpin's speech, and jam them all together, rather than floating into the school so the kids can go to one assembly, fall asleep, and then go to the forest. Orientation drops off the kids right at the forest entrance. I also really love how they expanded the discussion of Faunus treatment and the Schnee Dust Company to be dialogue given to RWBY and Yang. Now it seems like this is more than just a Blake and Weiss issue, and it gives Weiss a lot more to be salty over RWBY about other than just being young and bumping into her that one time. Jean doesn't like Pumpkin Pete cereal? What blasphemous retcon is this? 0 out of 10. Worst anime ever. Which actually, I wonder if that line will end up getting changed for the English dub too, in order to not break the canon of the original show. Or maybe it's supposed to be more like a, oh yeah, well, I don't really like that cereal, as he's wearing the hoodie. Again, I can't wait for the English dub. The biggest disappointment with condensing these scenes the way they've done it is that we've missed out on Jean and RWBY's bonding. Their friendship is a really important one, and it's a shame to see it kind of missing here. What's with the angle of this shot? Why cut off their faces? We've already seen both of these characters. Why act like this is some sort of reveal? Who in the fuckity fuck are you? This person does not look like they fit into this world, which is insane. RWBY characters look downright bananas sometimes, with their hair, colors, clothes, but Xion just does not fit. I don't know what it is. With the crescendo of the scary music and the way the events play right into one another, it makes it look like Pyrrha is the one with the evil red vision going on. I don't think that was their intention. I think it's supposed to be Grimm, showing us that the different Grimm are watching the different characters, which we'll see collide into each other later, but it just doesn't really read that way. It definitely instead makes it seem like Pyrrha is evil, especially with this like looking down at Jean perspective. Just like with the scene prior to the Emerald Forest, everything that takes place in the forest arc itself is also expedited. The fights are a lot shorter in general, but the key components are still there. Weiss and RWBY's argument especially is something I'm glad they've kept almost one-to-one with the original version, and even expanded on in many ways. I also enjoy how the battle transitioned into the area with the relics. There was no waiting around or people getting lost, bad jokes, RWBY trying to 1v1 a Deathstalker. The action kept up the entire time. We kind of skip over Jean and Pyrrha meeting the Deathstalker, so it's like, whoa, suddenly a scorpion, but honestly it's not that hard to follow. This flop Jean and Pyrrha do does not look right. Just like last time, the background didn't always feel like it fit with the characters. The battle over the gorge is still really cool. I especially like how they jazzed up everyone's role in Team Juniper to kill the Deathstalker. My biggest disappointment though is that a lot of the really flashy cool moments got cut. Nora doesn't launch her and Jean across the gap in the bridge. Blake doesn't swing underneath the ruins. The girls don't ascend the crumbling ruins around them. It's still a really cool fight, but those extra things really did help spice it up a lot. Just like last time, it's hard to compare the animation, even when it's this good, to the perfection that Monty already gave us. Happily, RWBY's decapitation was still epic, and I think they even improved upon it with the camera work and by giving Weiss a boost to her contribution when helping RWBY. Also, the animation during this whole moment was like 1,000 out of 10, which is not a bad thing. However, it's very, very obvious there's a difference between regular episode animation and the real budget animation. Ooh, suspicious. What's going on over there, Weiss? Is that the plot I see? Checking back in with my bingo board, I think I can confidently cross off RWBY is more noble. She's still thankfully very fun and lighthearted, but I think the lack of comedy bits helps to make her come across as a bit more put together for a leader than the original had. The whole episode was amazing. It condensed everything down in a way that was smart, the pacing flowed nicely, we didn't lose any of the key characterization, the pacing still felt a little fast here or there, but overall I think this felt a lot better compared to last time, which is impressive. They trimmed down a lot more episodes here than they did for episode 1, but this has been so far my favorite episode of Ice Queendom. We're almost done with the recap episodes, and I really can't wait to see what's gonna happen after all of this. I hope I'll see you next time.
Who the fuck are you? Who you is? I don't even know your ass.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
New anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real setup of dunkers. Packing some Doban hunkeros. Massive da hunka bankaloos. Big old Tanahangara cougars. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger Bakhanaga hoogs. Humongous hungalanga no no loganga.
Shout out to my $10 patrons, you're all amazing. Nako, James Dodds, Cool Duck, Andrew, Ramiel, Valhalla Knight, Chamomile, Classy Critic, Noah Perkins, Sunny Shy, Azoth, Great Bar, Pentamenta, Jake, Storm, Amber, Luno, Zero to Hero, Keithan, Joseph, Scaring Crows, Blue Wiz, Danny Boy, Mary, Messiah, and Jacob. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I can't wait for the English dub to come out. I'm so excited. Leave in the comments, tell me what you thought about this episode. What do you think about the pacing, condensing so many episodes down into just this one? I think it worked out pretty good, but I'd like to hear what your thoughts and opinions on it are as well. Any thoughts and theories for what's gonna happen with the next episode or the episode after that or the whole series? Any and all thoughts and opinions, I'd love to see them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.